Understanding what an emergency locksmith is and what they do is integral to understanding emergency locksmith service. If you go by the name, you might be tempted to think that they are locksmiths that roll around in ambulances and police cars to respond to life alert calls. You know what those are, right? I've fallen and I can't get up? Never mind. If you were under the impression that that is what an emergency locksmith was, I am delighted to inform you that you are incorrect. The simplest explanation is that an emergency locksmith is no different from a regular locksmith, except for one caveat. A 24-hour emergency locksmith Canberra is a locksmith that is available at any hour during the day to help you with whatever locksmith service you might need. You should be aware of the fact that not every locksmith offers emergency locksmith services. I will explore the reasons behind this a bit more when I talk about the various factors that influence emergency locksmith fee. Emergency locksmiths exist because of the simple understanding that lockouts and various lock-related situations can occur outside of regular business hours. Emergency locksmiths exist so that you never have to be left stranded and looking for help in the event of a lockout or any other lock-related maladies. An emergency locksmith can be viewed as a jack of all trades, but this does not mean that they are masters of none. I say this because emergency locksmiths are well equipped with the knowledge and skills that are necessary to deal with any number of lock-related problems. In addition to this skill set, an emergency locksmith has to be willing and able to work at all hours of the day. This is very hard to accomplish for much older, weathered locksmiths, so you will usually find that much younger and active locksmiths carry out emergency locksmith jobs. Emergency locksmith costs should be viewed in a different perspective than regular locksmith costs because each of these elements are operating under very different parameters. If you are stuck in a lockout situation outside of regular business hours, the emergency locksmith service might be the last thing on your mind, but it is something that you should be aware of so that you are not caught off guard. Emergency locksmith costs should be viewed in a different perspective than regular locksmith costs because each of these elements are operating under very different parameters. If you are stuck in a lockout situation outside of regular business hours, the emergency locksmith service might be the last thing on your mind, but it is something that you should be aware of so that you are not caught off guard. Keep in mind that you should always expect the price to be slightly more expensive than regular locksmith's service in Canberra, but you will still be given the same excellent service that will help you in your time of need. For 24/7 emergency, call now. 0261 907 921.